You are tuned in to the 2025-2026 Suffolk County High School Hockey League Developmental Championship here on the LI Sports Network. From the rinks in Hauppauge, the North Rink, I'm Brady Campbell, joined alongside Paul Trentini. The Northport Huntington Tigers and the Sachem Braves, familiar foes, will square off in a best-of-one. This is it. 3 periods to decide the Suffolk County Developmental Champion. 21 games down, just 1 to go. Sachem nearly pulled off the perfect regular season. They came within just a few games of doing so, but they lost 2 in their last 3 regular season games. Had their only tie come not long before that as well. But they got here with a semifinal win back on Monday night, 14-3 over Kings Park Comac, a measure of revenge from their 3-2 loss that ended their bid for a perfect season from the Knights earlier this year. Their tie and their only other loss, you guessed it, coming at the hands of the Tigers. These 2 teams have faced 3 times this season. 1, 1, and 1 are both sides. Back in December, 5-4 win for Sachem. February, a 0-0 tie. Yep, no goals in that one. Plenty of penalties, 32 total penalty minutes, 16 per side. And then just a week ago, 4-2, final game of the regular season, the Tigers knocked off the Braves, setting up this rematch in the championship. Was a thrilling semifinal victory back on Monday for Northport, 3-2 in overtime. They were down late. They got the tying goal with just a few minutes to spare, and they were able to get the victory in overtime. It was with a minute 14 left. Giovanni DeMarco, who else from Rocky 11, Daniel Sessa, and then with 6:45 left in the extended playoff overtime period, Rocky Olena from James Maloney got the job done. Our starting goalies here. Sachem going to go with number 46, Bradley Skillman tonight. He started 7, appeared in 9, 2.11 goals against, 5.11 NO this season. He has appeared in just about every game that the Braves have faced the Tigers so far this season. Still waiting the exact starter here for the Tigers. But it looks like it's going to be Max Higbee to get the start. More on him in just a minute. We'll step aside for the national anthem. We'll be right back here on LISN. Packed house tonight as the families and towns supporting their guys. Northport, Huntington, Sachem just about set to go. And, of course, we mentioned Bradley Skillman defending the net for Sachem. He'll be opposed by number 35, Max Higbee. 13 games played on the season, 6 starts, 2.99 goals against. He's 4-3-1-0 on the campaign. And we're just about set to go. Developmental Championship, Sachem in the home white as the 1 seed, Northport and Huntington the road blue as the 2 seed. We are underway. Sachem controls the opening faceoff. Jesse Atkins, the defenseman, you wouldn't have thought that last game. 5 goals for him in that 14-3 victory. Starts it ahead. Now it's taken by Jackson Zub. Quick test of Higbee, but no, it goes wide. Back out to Atkins. Across. Puck fumbled at the line. Here come the Tigers. 3-on-1. Pressing it ahead with speed. Rocky Oleta, but good back check there by Atkins. And Atkins back in from the circle. Fires one high. Ties up with DeMarco. Gets it deep. Carter Ames over to get it. And DeMarco will jam it back out. Here's Bessendorfer. Couldn't get it through Oleta on his initial attempt. Matarese bouncing puck at the red line will get it a bit deeper. Tigers sneaking off their first change of the evening as Atkins comes back in. Atkins to the backhand. 2 Tigers collide with each other. He's stopped by Higbee, but it ends up in the back of the net. I believe it's going to be Atkins' goal. Sachem going to take him any way they can get him tonight. It's 1-0 Braves. Higbee stops it, pops up though, the puck's still free and he doesn't know where it is, right off the heel of his right skate and into the back of the net. And Sachem takes the early 1-0 lead on a tough break for Higbee and company. Schlendorf brings it back in, takes it to the half wall. Lost the handle in the circle, tries to push it deeper and ends up behind. Wrapped around the boards by Rodriguez and back out. Foot race forward here. Hen has a step, but a good stick there by Grish. Otherwise, Hen would have been in alone. Atkins checked by Moscati. Now it's Hen once more. Moscati tries to work it in. Could not. A minute and a half gone. A quick strike for Sachem. Jesse Atkins, the goal scorer. A minute, 3 seconds into the hockey game. Grish going back to grab it, up to Schlendorf. Schlendorf, checked by Clark Beltran, but fights through it, brings it in for the Tigers, has a step to the outside, and Moscati driving in front, tries to work it to her. Good defensive stick that time by Collins, and back the other way comes Sachem. It's Hen. Hen trying to power it around Grish. Takes it low to the corner, tries to jam it out in front, worked away from the net. Rodriguez back towards the front. It got through, they score! Point shot, Patrick Rodriguez through a sea of bodies. 2-0 Sachem. Well, you couldn't ask for a much better start for the Braves. Somehow that misses everybody, including the goaltender, Max Higbee. And just a little shy of 2.5 minutes in, Sachem with the 2-0 lead. Kylie Russo trying to work it past Luke Herman. Herman checks Iani, starts back ahead for the Tigers as they look for a response. Back in Liam Coggins. His shot clips the stick of Skillman. Wrapped up the boards, held in. Matarese works his way to the circle. One more, holds on to it, just backhands it down low. Kicked out by Skillman. Wrapped around, Ames coming to get it. Ames checked by Russo. And it's worked back out to center. Matarese back in. Toe drag, but it's offside. 11:51 left in period number 1. Catch our breath here. We'll take a moment to do that. And well, the start for Sachem. Atkins, 5 goals in the semifinal, gets things started. Bit of a lucky bounce, but got the job done. And then Rodriguez point shot finds its way through. Now the Tigers go to work looking to get one back. Chop back out to center. Grish will head back on him. He's checked quickly by Lovergene and Zub on the forecheck, but he was able to work it ahead. This one fired down, though, from the wrong side of the red line, and it will be icing against NPH. First of 3 games here tonight. Of course, developmental championship right now, and then our freshman level semis. Middle Country versus Smithtown Hauppauge Red, St. Anthony's versus Longwood White. For the right to play in the freshman championship this weekend, the best of 3. Atkins steps away from Aletta. Down the ice, I don't know if it was touched. They're going to say no, and it's an icing. Good eye there by the ref/linesman. Could have used him in the Islander game last night. Face off to the left of Skillman. Zub to take it against DeMarco. They tie up. Comes back towards the point. And Maloney able to fight through Zub and get it deeper. Comes back around the boards. Maloney and DeMarco. Miscommunication, but DeMarco comes together, tries to jam it down in front. Bessendorfer will clear it back out past Daniel Sessa all the way down. This will turn into another icing against Sachem. Now on their heels here in the last minute or so. Line change both sides. The Collins line coming out for Sachem. A Scotty line out for Northport Huntington. Tied up in the circle again, Amelia Moscati back out to the line. Matarese sidesteps 2 defenders. Goes to Graham Tumulty. Took a funny bounce off the boards. Look out here, Beltram trying to get through Ames. Incidental contact, Beltram goes down to the ice. Rodriguez around Moscati, creates a little bit more room for himself. Stumbled down though after the poke check, and back in comes Schlendorf. Power to the outside, McCarthy on him, works it towards the front, intercepted that time, and it hopped the stick of Ames and back out. Foot race, Matarese beats Hen to it, and then Hen knocks Matarese down to the ice. Delayed offside against Sachem. Time for Moscati. Did Tumulty get a stick on it? Catches an edge, no icing. Rodriguez up the boards for Beltram. 5 minutes gone in period 1, 2-0 lead for the Braves. Tied up here at the line, and not sure exactly what the call was, but the faceoff is going to come into the Sachem zone, it appears. The Tigers looking to go to work offensively here. A little bit of offensive zone time as of late. Not a whole lot towards the net just yet, though. As Greesh works it down to the corner. Collins over to grab it. Goes up to Daniel Hen. Hen looking for Beltran. Glove down by Greesh. That's a hand pass. Face out just outside the Tiger zone, and it's won by them. They'll get it deeper. And now it's Fussa under pressure. Coggins creating the near turnover. Couldn't reach it, though. McCullion in on the forecheck as well. Centering pass only Fussa there for Sachem. They'll skate it back out. Brace with them, as is Bustamante, just onside. Fusso check to the boards. Ayani replacing him at the point, holds it in. His shot was checked as soon as he went to let it go. Coggins tries to work it out. Fusso holds it in. Skating into it though, working it out is Greesh. Greesh around the defender has a beat on it. Coggins to the goal. Greesh from the circle high. Shot glove down by Skillman. One of the better looks for the Tigers so far here tonight. Good save by Skillman. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for Northport. And our final night of developmental hockey. It's been a long season. But both of these teams have certainly proven their worth and why they are here tonight. Final 3-game slate as well here in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League in this season. Sachem, despite these two teams playing some tight games, they did, for all intents and purposes, run away with the developmental division by a solid 7 points, which you don't see a whole lot in this league. Ran into some trouble, as we said, though, at the end as DeMarco knocked down. He's shaking up. Zub gets trucked by Matarese. We play on, now we don't, as DeMarco is shaken up. Didn't see any arms in the air for either hit. And that's the last thing you want to see if you're a Tigers fan. Trainer will come out to check on DeMarco. We'll step aside for a quick break. We'll be right back here on LI Sports Network. Good sign there. Giovanni DeMarco back to his feet, skates off the ice under his own power. We certainly hope, and the Tigers certainly hope, that we will be seeing him very soon in this hockey game. As the coaches and training staff will check on him. Big collision there in the open ice. And Andrew Matarese sticking up for his teammate as well. No penalties on the play on either hit, as that one fired off the faceoff wide by Lovergene. Stays 5 aside. Lovergene back towards the front. Matarese, good stick. Bessendorf for the follow-up, blocked by Moscati. Defender stumbles down. Moscati works it ahead. That's going to be a bit too far, though. It's going to turn into an icing. Just about halfway through period 1. Faceoff coming back down the Tigers' end. Collins wins it down to the corner. Henn gets to it. Collins tries to work it to the point. Didn't get a whole lot on it. Schlendorf skates it out. Gave it up, though, to Beltran. Beltran, quick turn. Takes it wide. Trying to slip around Ames. Great job there by Carter Ames. Bessendorfer looking to hold it in. Tumulty trying to dig it free from his feet. But Collins goes down behind the goal. Matarese on it. Towards Schlendorf. He's checked by Atkins. Atkins got the scoring started just over a minute in, looking to get in the assists column, but his centering pass finds nobody. Now it's Collins. Tigers in a change. That one nearly hit Moscati as she was going off the ice. That one misses everybody, but Auletta going to skate into it. Rocky Auletta down to the circle. Powers wide. Herman going to the goal. Auletta tries to wrap it. It ends up behind the goal. He's checked hard to the ice. As he gets back up to his feet, the puck finds him. He's tied up, though. Herman finds it from the low circle. Blocker save Skillman. Auletta behind the goal. Wraps it again. Wouldn't go. Puck under him now. Comes to Atkins behind the goal. He'll fire it out. This will be an icing and a bit of a push here from the Northport Huntington Tigers with 6:31 to go in period 1. Some of their better offensive chances here in the period. Down low, in tight as well. Skillman equal to the task so far. Maloney centering pass off the post. They wail at it and they score. And McCarthy and Maloney come together, but the puck's in the net. It's a good goal. Northport Huntington's back within one. Rocky Olena back on the board. Got the game winner 2 nights ago. Great feed by Maloney. Skillman going from left to right. Got a pad on that initial try, but Olena by himself just kept hacking and whacking at it. Gets it to go. It's back to a 1-goal game. A little more than half the period gone in the first. And Herman works it back in. Rodriguez will go around towards Lovergene. Sessa takes it. His shot hit Herman. Maloney tries to jam it in front. Lovergene comes to find it. He'll work it ahead. Finnemore had himself a night the other night as well, looking for another stop by Higbee, and he jumps on that rebound before Lovergene could get a stick on it. .556 left in the period. Zub tries to win it back. Lovergene had his try blocked. Grish goes to get it in the corner. Wraps it towards Maloney. Got locked up with Lovergene. Fussa steps up to hold it in. Gave it right to Maloney, though. Goes cross ice and back out. Oleta. Zub fakes out a couple of Tigers there. Brings it in. Goes around one, catches back up to it down low, looking for a reverse check on Grish. Those two go hard and jockey for it in the corner. Lovergene had a man in front. It came over the Zub. He scores! The Braves get it right back. Jackson Zub makes it 3-1. They just go to work here in the offensive zone. Zub's going to go to that back post. Lovergene looking for Finnemore, and then look at that pass. And Zub, you can see it right tucked inside that back bar. What a response for Sachem. 3-1 lead, 5:20 left in period number 1. What a intense first period this has been so far. Beltran looking to center, jammed wide as Hen was checked by Matarese. Comes out to Bessendorfer, walking down Broadway. Save made, and the rebound stopped as well by Higbee. Couple big saves for Max Higbee. As Sachem comes right back with another good look. Keeps it a 2-goal game. Bessendorfer once more. It goes behind Matarese. Thunder 5 left in the period. Bessendorfer holds it in, goes to the net, but it'll go wide. Beltram trying to center. Moscati stick lifted. Hen dances around Matarese, but Higbee there to deny him. Another good save from Max Higbee. The hands from Hen on display in close quarters here. Didn't have much room for the shot, and Higbee able to close him off. Collins trying to jam at it. Comes free, still available in the slot though. Schlendorf will skate it to safety and jam it out. Atkins for Beltran. Tied up by Ames. Ames will flip it back out. Atkins back on it. Did it get a piece of Beltram? No icing here against the Braves. Zub from Lovergene. Jackson Zub total between regular season and playoffs. He was coming in with 50 points exactly with his 29th goal now. Lovergene not that far behind. 17th assist, 43 points on the campaign. Face-off control by Sachem. Back out to the line, though. Sessa flips it towards the goal off the glove of McCarthy. Jammed back towards the front from McKellian, but he hit the outside of the goal, and now it's Atkins with some time. Or rather, that's McCarthy looking for Russo. Went under her stick. Sessa back on it. Goes around with it. Jammed back out by McBrearty. Fired right back in, though. This is Sessa. Towards Coggins. Couldn't get it out. Good pinch there by Rodriguez. Sessa once more. Just fire it down the ice. And could be numbers for the Tigers. McBrearty, Coggins to the goal, as was McKellian, but a good back check there from McCarthy. Freed it up. And now Russo looking to go back the other way. Ayani checked by Dean McKellian. Flip back out. Sessa from the red line. Puts it back in. Coggins helps it out. Now McCarthy, though, towards Bustamante. He puts it into the Northport Huntington bench. A good sign here. Number 91, Giovanni DeMarco, back on the ice for his first shift since that hit in the neutral zone. As the top line comes back out for both sides. DeMarco wins the faceoff back to Ames. Ames, no icing here. Bessendorfer back on it. Under 3 left in the period. Held in, Matarese works it deeper. Bessendorfer tries it again. Feeds it to Lovergene. Flips it out. Good stick there by Matarese. Puts it right back in. Tigers touch up. Atkins fires it out. Ames will get to it. Looking for Maloney. Good stick there by Zub. And here's Zub back in. Jackson Zub inside out. Zub from a tough angle. Save. Made the rebound. What a play by Matarese. May have saved a goal. As Lovergene was hunting for that rebound. Finnemore. Checked by Ames. Lovergene works it back in. 2 minutes left in the period. Wrapped all the way around by Maloney. Atkins at the red line. Banks it in, no icing. Catches the apron. And now Ames back on it. Matarese dangerously through his own zone. But DeMarco able to help him. Takes a red line hard check from Lovergene. And first penalty of the game upcoming. DeMarco a little slow to get up, but pops back up to his feet. He'll skate to the bench again, and skating off to the box with a roughing call is Mason Lovergene. And the first power play of the championship belongs to Northport Huntington, trailing 2-1. 95 seconds left. 95 seconds left in period 1. It's worked back out by Sachem. All the way down, Matarese gets to it. And Sachem shorthanded, looking to go on the attack here. Beltran, checked by Matarese. Andrew Matarese gets on it. Under pressure from Clark Beltran. Matarese towards Schlendorf. Zub all over him. High flip, bouncing puck down the ice. 1 minute to go in the first period. 3-1 lead Sachem. If the Tigers don't score before the end of the frame, they will have some time to start the second. Not a whole lot. And Matarese will work it back in. Matarese opens up, shot blocked. Goes cross corner, Moscati tries to jam it towards the front. She's checked, another try, blocked by Atkins. Around it comes, Matarese will get to it, hold it in. D to D, Sessa. Sessa, slapper, blocked by Atkins. Tumulty trying to steer it towards the front, could not. And good stick by Sessa. 15 left in the period, he kept it once more. Sessa takes it to the half wall. Towards the net, around it goes. Hen pokes it, 5 seconds to go, one last chance. Short-handed to end the period, stopped by Higbee. And that's how period 1 comes to an end. A couple of big saves from Max Higbee, this one a few minutes prior. This one's actually more Matarese here on the rebound. And then Hen knows he's short on time. Just had enough to get a good shot away. But Higbee makes the stop. Keeps his team within 2 at the end of 1. We'll be back for the second in a moment here on LISN. One period down, and it was a dandy. 2 more to go here on LISN Developmental Championship. 25 seconds of power play time left for Northport Huntington to start period 2. They trail 3-1. The Sachem Braves, who have dominated all season, looking to keep that going here in the championship game, but these 2 teams have played some tight ones throughout. DeMarco with speed. Final seconds of the power play. DeMarco takes it wide. DeMarco in. Score! Off the floor, on the board. This time it's Giovanni DeMarco. 3-2. Slow to get up back in the first after a neutral zone hit. This time, a PPG to start the second. 1-goal game again. A little less than 20 seconds into the frame. These 2 teams trading blows here in the first half of this hockey game. Atkins back in, got the scoring started. Atkins to the backhand, stopped by Higbee. Nearly one for the highlight reel just after from Jesse Atkins. He's got 1 in the game. Around 1, around another. But Higbee picking up where he left off late in the first, making some crucial stops. DeMarco from Oletta and Maloney. Let's look out this one into the netting from Gio DeMarco. Out of play. 18 seconds into the period was that goal. And I want to talk about the 2-headed monster of Sachem. DeMarco coming in 32 goals, 15 assists in the season. He has certainly been the leader offensively for Northport. Back out it comes. Now it's Greesh. Fossa on for Hen. Hen trying to get through Greesh. Wouldn't allow it. Worked it back out. Collins checked by Tumulty. Penalty coming up against the Tigers. And Sachem will have their first power play coming up tonight. Tumulty hit Collins there from behind, saw the numbers, and Sachem a chance to go back up by 2 here. Roughing the call. Zub will take it against Moscati. Zub wins it back. Atkins shot blocked by Amelia Moscati out high. It comes back out. Bessendorfer out of play as that one was deflected. We'll see where they put the face off. Looks like it'll stay outside. Comes to Atkins. Finds a path in, but left the puck behind. Beltran resets. He'll just dump it in. Matarese back on it. Ahead towards Schlendorf. Banks it down the ice. Puts touch on it. Won't matter anyway with the penalty kill. As Atkins will reset and then gave it away to Schlendorf. Schlendorf gets it deep. Bessendorfer, Beltran works it ahead. Matarese couldn't keep it. He's got to hustle back on it as Zub with the pressure. Bessendorfer, red line, ahead to Beltran. Beltran looking to flip on cross ice. It caught Sessa up in the helmet. Goes to Matarese, couldn't clear though. Atkins a shot, reaching for a cross body was Higbee, but it went wide. Fired back down the ice by Sessa. 50 left on the power play for Sachem. Skillman leaves it for Atkins. Beltran, checked by DeMarco, is able to fight through it though, and then Zub fell down, and here's DeMarco short-handed. Oleta with him. DeMarco to the slot, tries to throw the cross, didn't get much on it, blocked by Lovergy. Ahead towards Atkins, just 25 left on the power play. Atkins looking to make it count. Defended by Matarese, throws one in front, knocked down by Sesso. Lovergy trying to find it. Atkins gonna pull the trigger, neither could Zub. Matarese out to the line. Hen holds it in. Down the boards, Matarese couldn't get it out. Still held in, Atkins will steer it down low. DeMarco looking to eat the rest of the penalty time. Flips it to Oleta, out of the box. Maloney after a quick change from Tumulty, and Maloney powering in, trying to throw the cross. He'll elect to wrap it around the boards. DeMarco, Oleta tries to return it, comes out. Sessa in the circle, jams at it. Glove down by Bessendorfer, leaves it for Finnemore. Sachem gets out. Unsuccessful power play, though. It remains 3-2, 11 and a half left in the second. Atkins pressure. DeMarco across. Maloney loads up a shot, misses on the glove side. Rebound out the other side. It's under Bessendorfer. And cleared away. DeMarco tries to jam it back in front. It took a bounce to the slot, but intercepted. Kings McCarthy back on it. Steers it out to Eddie Brace. Greesh on it. Throws it back towards his own goal, and Higbee will leave it for Matarese. Stretch pass, McKellian. Red line. Blue line and in. Get there along with McCarthy. Those two come together. Frees up Coggins off the apron towards the front. Ianni looks to clear Matarese. Traffic. Bouncing puck. Deflected a few times. Backhanded just wide. Dean McKellian with the chance there in tight. Nearly even this game up. Ianni reverses. Coggins looking to get it towards the front. Blocked by Rodriguez. Russo. Coggins checks her, and now it comes to Rodriguez, blocked by Herman, and the second try will work it back out. Greesh back in. Brace closes him off. Changes here for the Tigers. Tumulty puts the pressure on, and this will go down and be another icing here against Sachem. 9:19 left, period 2. Physical battle here so far tonight. Both teams leaving it all out there in this final game. Tumulty trying to center, nearly pinball to Moscati. Instead, back the other way comes Zub. Zub trying to split the defense, takes it now in the circle, working on Sessa, 1 and go. Lovergene towards the front, steered aside by Higbee. Sessa coming to get it. He'll flip it back out. Tumulty works it ahead. Fusso right back in. Ames back out. Fusso on it. Zub under pressure from Moscati. Now Fusso just able to jam it away, and now Ames on it. Gets the red line, flips it back in. Liam Ryan under pressure. Around to Multi, tried to stop it. Went through a stick and poked out by Lucas Finnemore. Ames back on it. Jams it back out to center. Finnemore had to touch up his Lovergene, brought it back in. Now Zub takes it wide. Trying to sidestep Sessa. Good stick right there from number 16 in blue. Delayed offside against Sachem. Ames ahead to Schlendorf. It got by him. It also got by Liam Ryan. Ryan tried to throw D to D. Tumulty read that play, nearly took it. Schlendorf checked by Zub. Sessa coming to get it. Throws it towards the goal. Blocked down by Zub. Could be numbers for Sachem. Dynamic duo. Zub with Lovergene. Lovergene is in. He scores! Sachem goes back up by 2. Mason Lovergene. Great play there by Zub. Frees it up for Lovergene. Turns into a partial breakaway in tight. Goes glove side there on the Igby. 8 seconds shy of the halfway point of regulation time. What a game it's been so far. Sachem now leads 4-2. No icing here. Meadowreese back on it. Goes behind. Griesch works it ahead. Maloney jamming at it. Bessendorfer comes to get it. Comes back to Maloney. Has DeMarco ahead. Atkins back. Inside out. DeMarco down to Arletta. Trying to return it. Fanned on the pass. Comes back to him. Jams it towards the front. One player without a stick there. Looks like it's Bessendorfer. And then lost an edge trying to kick that puck free behind the goal. Beltram out to Henn. Daniel Henn gonna get around Matarese. Forces him to the outside, looking for the reverse hit. Matarese sidestepped it. Around to Maloney. Arletta leaking behind the defense, looking for the home run pass. It bounces. Atkins, 2 Tigers on him. Arletta. DeMarco to the goal. Arletta didn't miss by much. Maloney checked by Beltram. Beltram looking for Henn, knocked down by Matarese, and Matarese beats Henn to it. Nearly gave it up to Beltram. Maloney works it out. Sachem just completing a change. That one just barely held on side, but comes free, and now Arletta beaten to it by Zub. Matarese the follow-up, make sure it gets deep. Under 6 to go in period 2. Maloney. High shot, gloved and held by Bradley Skillman. And he gets the whistle. This was just prior to the Sachem goal that put him back up by 2. Bouncing puck. Deflects towards the front. D. McKellian with the look. Just put that backhander wide. Comes back out to the line. Zub had it blocked. Sessa steps up. Back down. Looking cross ice. McBrearty got a stick on it. Couldn't jam it towards the goal. Zub. Finnemore trying to break. Feeds it ahead. Ames diving. Finnemore fought through it. Can't catch up to it on the other side. Ties up with one of the Tigers thrown to the front. Knocked down by Ames. Ames with the flip. McBrearty checked. Higby with the save. There's a little bit of room short side. Now Lovergene looking for Zub. Zub. Lovergene spins it back into off the skate of Finnemore. No goal. They're going to wave it off here. Sachem not too happy about the call. We'll take another look. And hard to tell. He definitely turned his skate to maybe angle it. There's a little bit of traffic there. Couldn't quite see for sure. But the ref with the no goal call, and it remains 4-2.
Let's go, Tigers!
Schlendorf fights through a check. Brings it back in. Schechter perhaps catching a break there. Can the Tigers get one back? Jammed in front just through the wickets of Moscati. Schlendorf to the backhand. Checked to Multi. In front, Moscati tied up by Rodriguez. Grease steps up. Bouncing puck. Amelia Moscati on it. Gets it deeper. And now Collins with a little bit more time here. Flips it towards Beltran. Matheris will hold it in though. Moscati around. Schlendorf first one on it. It's the Tigers pressing. Up the boards it comes for Hen. Hen will skate it out. 3.5 left here in the second. Hen power move, dips the shoulder. Hen trying to swing it in front, lost the handle. To Multi. Lost it to Hen. DeMarco reaching for Hen. Surrounded by 3 Tigers, got it deep. Matheris knocking down Collins there. Comes to DeMarco. DeMarco with one for the highlight reels to start the frame. Got it back to within 1 at the time. It's now a 2-goal lead for Sachem. Matheris back in, that's offside. .303 left here in period 2. Got the 2 semis for the freshman division coming up next. Of course, they'll have their best of 3 Friday, Saturday. If necessary, we just found out game 3 would be Monday, not Sunday. Sunday is also LISN's coverage of the NYPD FDNY game at UBS Arena. Very grateful and pleased to be back doing that again this year. Be sure to tune in to watch our heroes face off. And what should be a fun game as it always is. Here's Fussa. DeMarco holds it in. Works it down the boards. Atkins. Can either team snag a late goal here to really flip the momentum? Lovergene looking to do just that. Kicks it ahead. Ames going to try and cut him off and will. Those 2 topple down to the ice. Zubin to get it deeper. DeMarco hard around. Auletta, Maloney breaking. They feed it to James Maloney. Maloney knocked to the ice by Atkins. Zub gives it up behind the goal. Auletta wrap try, stopped by Skillman. Tried a few of those tonight. Skillman equal to the task so far on that type of shot from Auletta, but Auletta does have the first of the 2 goals tonight for Northport. DeMarco chips it ahead, now fed on, but Atkins able to get it from Rocky Auletta. Zub under pressure from both Maloney and DeMarco, able to get it deep. 90 left in the period. Both teams completing some changes here as Ames will take it around his net. Snaps a pass on to Schlendorf. Watched by Atkins. Nice turn there from Nicholas Schlendorf, but Hen powers the puck away and gets it out. DeMarco coming right back in. Takes it wide. Moscati to the goal. DeMarco, the shot save up in the air. Skillman's got it. Holds on for the whistle. Another good look for the Tigers, created from DeMarco. Moscati reaching for it, but Skillman able to snag it with the glove. 68 seconds left in period 2. Schlendorf turns. Couldn't pull the trigger. Takes it down to the corner. Final minute, throws it in front, bouncing around off a couple skates. It comes to Hen. Sessa will jam it back in. Now it's Rodriguez. Out, but not very far. Sessa right back in. Rodriguez right back out. This will not be icing. Matheris back on it. Bouncing puck. Hen in to take it. Off the skate of Moscati. And Amelia Moscati finds it. Checked though by Hen. Behind the goal, Collins looking for the wraparound. He got stapled to the outside of the net by Moscati. Out to Rodriguez. Sachem looking for a backbreaker late, but the shot is blocked. Sessa leads the rush with 15. Sessa wide on Rodriguez. Shot stopped by Skillman. Comes behind. Sessa trying to jam it in front. Bouncing puck. Schlendorf reaching for it. Poked wide. Rodriguez is going to take it to the corner and take it to the horn, and that'll end the second. As the teams trade 1 goal apiece, DeMarco, 18 seconds in, power play goal. Brought it back to a 3-2 game, but about halfway through, Lovergene the response. 4-2 lead for Sachem. 15 minutes to go in our developmental championship game. Sachem trying to run the table as the 1 seed. Can Northport mount the comeback? We'll find out next. Final 15 on the way here on LISN. "15 minutes left on LISN to decide our developmental champion from the rinks. 4-2 lead Sachem over Northport Huntington. Puck is down on period 3. Sachem won the regular season and the 1 seed by 7 points. Tigers finished in second. Tigers got the comeback 3-2 overtime victory Monday night to get here. Sachem a dominant 14-3 win as well on Monday. DeMarco out for Arletta. Trying to dangle through, lost the handle. Atkins back out. Atkins back in. Atkins stumbles down. Matherise will take it. Gets around Lucas Finnemore. Some open ice here on the near side. Lovergene trying to close him off Will, so Matherise cuts back, just throws it in. Knocked down by Atkins. He'll rip it back out, but off the skate of Matherise, right back to Lovergene. This is Zub. Zub on the back end towards the Gold Glove, down by Max Higbee. Higbee a couple big saves throughout, keeping his team in striking distance, still in the hockey game. Of course, he and Evan Coggins have been a phenomenal duo between the pipes this season for the Tigers. Of course, on the flip side, same could be said for Skillman and Amarada. Santino Amarada, the other goalie tonight, as Beltran works back in, knocked to the ice. Tumulty gets to it. Graham Tumulty, give it up to Beltran. Poke back out to center, though, delayed offside. Sessa with some time. Skates to the head. Flips it back out. Who's going to take it? It's going to be McCarthy. Goes to Rodriguez. Pressure by Tumulty. Flips to the head. Moscati couldn't keep it in. Right back in, though. Greesh towards the goal. Knocked down by Skillman. McCarthy around. Moscati comes to get it. Moscati towards the goal. Kicked out. Right to the slot by Skillman, but it's taken by Beltram. Cleared back out. And Hen puts it up into the ceiling and out of play. DeMarco with Zub. At center ice, penalty right off the face-off. I believe it's Zub that's going to go as he finally fishes the puck out from under DeMarco, gets the touch. It's a cross-check. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the Tigers. It's Zub, or rather it's DeMarco, who ends up on the ice again, but gets his team another power play here early in the third. Still early in the third, still only 2 goals, but it's going to start to feel like a bit of a must-score here if you're the Tigers. That's a shot right off the draw from Sessa, kicked out by Skillman. Clear to the line, not out. Matarese keeps it alive. DeMarco winds it up. Good stick from Atkins. And Atkins brings it ahead. Good stick from Sessa. Otherwise, that would have been an odd-man rush. Atkins flying in on the back check. Takes the puck away, and Sachem clears. Sessa goes around to Rocky Auletta. 3-on-3, Auletta. Takes it wide, takes a shot off the shaft of the stick of Skillman. Got just enough. Poked out Lovergene. Short-handed. Beltram trying to join them. Matarese back. Beltram couldn't settle the puck. Matarese pushes it the other way. 3-on-2 with DeMarco and Herman. Matarese looking for DeMarco. He was tied up by Atkins. Centering pass got through. Atkins got a piece. Maloney chops it high. Atkins with time makes no mistake. Halfway through the power play. Both teams making changes. Matarese trying to stretch it out all the way through the Maloney, and does. He's checked by Collins, though. Cleared back out by McCarthy. Sessa right back in. Fossa under pressure, moves it ahead to Hen, and Sachem gets another clear. 30 left on the power play. Sessa looking for Auletta, slowed up by Hen, still made its way through. Auletta around 1, takes a shot, he scores! A PPG from Rocky Auletta. The Tigers are 2 for 2. It's a 1-goal game again. What a move. One on basically the whole penalty kill. Knows he has to get a shot off quickly. And low stick side there on Skillman, his second of the game. And buckle your seatbelts. 11:10 to go. 1-goal game in the Developmental Championship. Tumulty back in for Northport. On the backhand, throws it in front, traffic there. Comes out to Matarese from the circle, lets one fly, big block. Lovergene shaken up, just getting back to his feet. Tumulty. Checked by Zub, Sachem will clear. Tigers touch up. Rodriguez past Finnemore. And back down the ice. Ames wraps it around. Lovergene coming to get it. Pops his stick. Cleared by Schendorf to the line. Not out. The shot changes direction. Finnemore stopped by Higbee. There's your save of the game. Atkins fumbles it back out to center. Under pressure here from Schlendorf. Couple of big saves from Higbee. Not out of the woods yet, though. Zub back in. Schlendorf trying to skate it out. Good stick by Lovergene. Lovergene again. Checked by Moscati as the Tigers will clear. Atkins gains the zone, fires it around. And Sachem will complete a change. Aims for Tumulty. Under 10 minutes to go. Steal. Beltram in the low. Beltram off the post. Sachem back-to-back near backbreakers. Hen back in. Hen. Good defensive stick there as the shot took it right out of the hands of Ames. Sachem with the pushback once again. They've done it each and every time. Shot from Atkins off of Ames. On the goal, stuff attempt, score! Captain Collins comes right back for the Braves. Well, we got a lot of replays to show you, folks. First, Finnemore in tight, denied. Then Beltram. The takeaway, the breakaway. Off the post, and play resumed. We'll show you the goal next whistle. DeMarco, centering pass, checked. Sessa coming to get it. Desperation time for the Tigers, under 9 minutes to go, back to a 2-goal game. Sessa behind. Herman lost his stick, McCarthy works it out. Sachem just each and every time the Tigers have brought it back within one. That next shift or two, they come right back with one of their own. This is Hedden coming back in. Offside. And after those two chances wouldn't go for Sachem, somewhat similar to their first goal, just from a tough angle. Banked in, not much room there on the post, but Collins able to get it through Higbee. McCarthy, red line in. Sessa coming to get it. Finnemore on the forecheck. High off the glass. Good flip there from Auletta. DeMarco trying to catch up to it. McCarthy with the check. Herman going to the goal. Auletta, does he have another? Shot goes wide. Greash steps up. Flipped out though. Past Lovergene, and Sessa will get to it. Goes across to Rocky Auletta. Blue line, nice move around Zub, but he lost the handle. Sessa chopped out by Zub. Greash, teammates touch up, flips it in. McCarthy coming to get it. Works it back out. Greash gets to it halfway through period 3. The team's straight goals again in the final frame. 2-goal lead for Sachem as they look to put the exclamation point on their season. This is icing. Collins from Beltram, the latest goal. Both sides, both fan bases getting loud here in the final stretch. Reese kept it alive. Schlendorf back in. Got Keaton Malika up here as well, unfortunately, with his left arm in the sling, hoping his boys can make the comeback. Schlendorf to the slot, opens up, passes to Multi-on goal, kicked out. Rebound still alive, and Sachem will get the clear to the line, held in by Ames, but Hen will take it back out. Up to Beltram. Beltram checked by Matarese. He's thrown the body around quite a bit tonight. Atkins fakes the shot. Looking to put a dagger into the Tigers. Atkins, shot blocked by Moscati. Couple big blocks from number 89 tonight. Beltran checked by Moscati. Hen had Zub going to the goal. Matarese all over him though. Gotta be smart here down in the corner. Comes out to Atkins. Atkins sidesteps one, opens up, shot blocked down, rebound loose, fired wide by Zub. Ames skates into the puck here, gains the red line. Carter Ames back in, takes it wide. Ames all the way around, centering pass blocked off. DeMarco waiting for a right point. Jams it down towards Schlendorf. He gets tied up by Zub. 2-on-2 battle there. And DeMarco is the one that ends up on the bottom of it once more. Arms stay down though. Now Beltram gets checked, and we do have a penalty upcoming, believe against the Tigers, although a few more players come together. It's Matarese that's going to go. And I believe a Brave is going to join them. Daniel Henn going. Roughing. I believe it's going to stay 5-a-side. Face-off will come outside. Maloney works it back in. DeMarco nearly tried to chip it around Atkins. Almost made it work. Matarese for roughing as well. Coincidental Miners. Finer back in by Sachem. DeMarco back on it. High flip. Got through Lovergene and back out. But McCarthy right back in as we approach 5 minutes to go. The name of the game for Sachem. Keep the puck north. Finnemore off the outside of the goal. Jams it back in front. Lovergene couldn't pull the trigger. Ames checked by Zub. Comes to DeMarco. DeMarco. Maloney trying to join him. Zub lost his stick. Lovergene though on the back check. DeMarco taken down. And it will be a power play upcoming now for Northport Huntington with just 4:50 left. And we were talking about that last one. This one is a have to have it down to. It's Patrick Rodriguez going for tripping. And the 2-for-2 power play of Northport Huntington will go to work, but it looks like we get a timeout call first. If Sachem gets through this, the odds of them holding on definitely go up. Reminder coming up next, Middle Country, Smithtown Hauppauge Red, the first of two semifinals in the freshman division, which will be followed by the second. Longwood White against St. Anthony's. The only undefeated team remaining after Sachem had their couple of losses was East Islip going into the freshman playoffs. Middle Country with the 2-1 upset there on Monday in the quarterfinals. Now we'll look to do the same to the 2-seed Bulls. 3-seed Sachem against 5-seed Longwood. On a very exciting night of hockey here tonight. The Suffolk County High School Hockey League final. 5-on-4 power play for Northport with 4:50 to go. Still in his net, Higbee. Centering pass, Bessendorfer blocked it. His clearing attempt blocked. Oleta from a tough angle blocked it. Comes out high right to Clark Beltram, who gets it deep. Sessa comes around Moscati. Oleta jams it ahead. Here's DeMarco 2-on-2 with Schlendorf. Nearly offside there, but Schlendorf just able to hold his skate. Centering pass, jammed down in front. McCarthy will take it and clear it down the ice. Rather, that's Atkins. Higbee goes around to Sessa. Moscati. Bessendorfer gets it deep. Good first half of the kill for Sachem so far, but we've seen that second half of the kill is where the Tigers have made their money tonight. On the power plays. This one steered in on goal. Higbee makes the stop. Up to Schlendorf. Not much going on the power play so far. Schlendorf brings it in. Takes it wide on Bessendorfer. Tried to center. Check to the boards by Bessendorfer. The Bulls and the Cougars watching this one. Zub chips it out. Zub, can he beat Moscati to it? He cannot. They tie up. Great work by Amelia Moscati. And now it's Schlendorf on to Griesch. And Loretta now will swing it just wide, just 18 left on the power play. Around it comes Sessa, couldn't hold it in, and it comes all the way down. Final seconds tick off the power play. Sachem with the kill. It remains a 2-goal game with just under 3 minutes remaining. DeMarco puts it in. Atkins will get to it. Chipped out by Beltram. Tied up by Sessa. Fights through the check. Beltram inside out on Ames. Beltram couldn't pull the trigger. Taken down by DeMarco. Sachem will get the power play with just 2:23 to go. And if all goes right for Sachem, they'll either have the dagger goal or just 23 seconds to work with for Northport Huntington. And of course, Northport's best player is the one in the box. Timeout for Sachem. Five-3 lead Sachem. As we said at the top of the broadcast, they started off the season red hot, nearly perfect throughout the regular season. Had the 0-0 tie with Northport. And a few games later, they lost 2 of their last 3 regular season games. The last regular season game, 4-2 to these Tigers, who they beat 5-4 back in December. These two, of course, just played each other last week in that Tigers victory. This time it's Sachem trying to exact their revenge as they go to a power play with just 2:23 to go. See how aggressive the Tigers get here on the kill. Comes back to the line. Good keep by Bessendorfer. Goes to Atkins. Has time. Shoot. Score! Second of the game, Jesse Atkins. That might be your dagger. Just 8 seconds into the power play. Looks like it may have hit someone in front, maybe not. But it beats Higbee glove side, 2:15 away from a championship for Sachem. Bessendorfer and Zub pick up the assists on the goal from Atkins. And desperation time certainly now for the Tigers, down 3. This one fired in on goal. Higbee stops it. Quick whistle there from the officials. Higbee wanted to move it. We'll see. Of course, 3 is always that window where you're not sure, but of course, with the score being what it is, with the game being what it is, no tomorrow for the Tigers. Will we see a goalie pull? Saving! Score! Zub! Now it's 4! Zub with his second. The Braves can sense it. The Sachem fans are zoobing to my left. Lover Jean wins the faceoff to himself, kicked out by Higbee, and Zub right there for the rebound. Brought in here by Nolan Bruckner. Steers it in Under 2 minutes to go. Here's Fussa. Back out. Empty net here for the Tigers. Being down 4, they'll get a power play as Greesh got hit hard. And Sachem will get the touch. Tigers not quite done just yet, but they're going to need a quick one here to give themselves a chance. Looks like Eddie Brace is going to be the one. Nope, it's Nick Ianni to the box for roughing. And Brace might be going as well. Some confusion here. Not sure if there's a misconduct. They put the 2 minutes up for Nicholas Ianni. And it looks like it is going to be a 5-on-3 here. And now a glorious opportunity for the Tigers. They need quick ones. But up 2 right now, up 3, I should say, with the empty net. Sessa shot blocked. Comes back to him, high shot. Somehow that missed all the high sticks up there. Back to the line, Matarese. Across to Sessa. Walks in, loads up the slapper, score! A PPG for Daniel Sessa. Tigers not going away just yet. Plenty of time to walk in, and he can bring it. Traffic in front, blocker side. Had to have it. Still a power play. Only a minute 21 left. Do the Tigers have the miracle of all miracles in them? A little bit of confusion here. Is this going to stay a 5-on-3? .121 left, and it's going to stay at 5-on-3. So hold your horses here for just a second. Empty net though. Zub trying to put this one to bed. Could not. DeMarco back in. Cut back. That's offside. Pulled it back at the line. DeMarco and Zub take the face-off just outside the Sachem zone. Net remains empty. Sessa, that's offside as well. Came to him at the line, tried to avoid the check, brought it back. Herman went off. With exactly 60 seconds left in a 3-goal hockey game. Sachem doing a great job defending that blue line. Matarese. Zub works it deep. DeMarco back. 50 to go. DeMarco picking up speed. Look out, offside. 3 in a row. I didn't quite see who was off there, but with 46.3 left, another face-off outside. Zub and DeMarco once more. Comes across to Schlendorf. Schlendorf, that is almost offside. Zub brings it ahead. Zub looking for the Hattie, pulled it wide. That would have cemented it. Still might have 30 left. 4-on-2 here in Northport. This one's onside. Oleta, shot, score! He scores! Hat trick, Rocky Oleta. 2-goal game, only 24.8 to go, but the Tigers with a little bit of life. My apologies, just a second of the game for Rocky. For the big one. Comes deep. Fake shot goes wide, 15 to go. DeMarco puts a shoulder into Lovergene, just 10. Schlendorf with 5, Aletta back in, one last try, defended by Atkins. The developmental division is the home of the Braves. 7-5, Sachem claims the crown in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. What a hockey game. Back and forth. The Braves just would not let the Tigers tie it. And a big third period from Sachem gives them just enough juice to cross the finish line. Did not lose until their final stretch of the regular season. The Tigers had their number late, a tie and a win over Sachem. But the Braves get their revenge on the biggest stage. A hat trick from Rocky Aletta, helping to lead his team back. You saw the heart from Gio DeMarco after getting knocked out of the game early to come back. Mason Lovergene, a goal, 3 assists though. 3 goals, 2 assists for Jackson Zub. And a big night again as well from Jesse Atkins, 2 goals. To help lead their team to victory, Bradley Skillman, the winning goalie. Step aside for a quick break. We'll send it down to the PA announcer for the trophy presentation. The Sachem Braves get it done in 25-26. Captain Camden Collins lifting the trophy, passing it around, and a well-earned victory here tonight. From wire to wire, the team in the developmental division. As Eddie Brace will take it over to the parents and the fans. And we'll get the team picture here. 7-5 tonight, the final over Northport Huntington. 7-3 late. And the credit once again to the Northport Huntington Tigers for fighting back as they've done all season. They've really been the team that has challenged Sachem the most throughout the last few weeks especially. And such a talented team, and we're excited to see what those players do next season, whether it be with the developmental squad, the freshman squad, or beyond, or perhaps with a different team. But it's Sachem's time here in 25-26, and this team, of course, some players will be moving up, but certainly a team poised to defend their trophy coming into next season. Congrats as well to the coaching staff once again. Still 2 games left here on the North Rink. Freshman semis on the way. That'll be coming up in just a little bit. It's a Zamboni driver patiently waiting for the Sachem players to collect their equipment. But that'll do it. First semifinal game on the way next. Middle Country against Smithtown Hauppauge Red. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Developmental Championship. The Sachem Braves get it done. For Paul Trentini on camera, I'm Brady Campbell. One more time, the final score, the Sachem Braves 7, the Northport Huntington Gold Tigers 5. You've been tuned in to the Developmental Championship as part of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on the LI Sports Network.